Hello everyone. We are going to see the simultaneous equation method by using the UV spectrophotometry. Some are the important points we have to see before starting the simultaneous equation method. The main purpose of this method is the quantitation analysis. Quantitation analysis. Quantitation analysis means to analyze the concentration of our sample in our analyte. To analyze concentration of sample in our analyte. यानी हमें यूजुअली कॉन्सेंट्रेशन पता करने के लिए ये मेथड इंपॉर्टेंट होती है. दिस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज अ मल्टी कंपोनेंट मेथड ऑफ एनालिसिस. मल्टी कंपोनेंट मेथड ऑफ एनालिसिस. ओके, and this method is also again named as Virchow method. Virchow method. The scientist name has given, he has proposed the simultaneous equation method. On behalf of that, this scientist Virchow has given this simultaneous equation method name. Okay, these are the basic criteria, components of basic requirement for the simultaneous equation method. For what purpose we are using this simultaneous equation method. Now we have to see some of the criteria or conditions before starting or going for criteria or conditions which is required for simultaneous equation method. So first important point is, whenever we are going to see the UV spectrophotometry, it should obey Beer-Lambert's law. Okay, this is one of the important point. As this method is having a two component mixture, so it should having the two species. For example, we are taking X and Y as a species. These both species should have some of the absorbance on each other of the lambda max. इन दोनों का भी कुछ तो भी एब्जॉर्बेंस होना चाहिए एक मिनट के वेवलेंथ पे, तभी हम ऐसे ही ड्रग्स या ऐसे ही वेवलेंथ चूज करते हैं ताकि ये मेथड हम फॉलो कर सके. ओके, एंड देन सिलेक्शन ऑफ दैट wavelength is such that it should have a reasonable difference between both. Means reasonable difference between both wavelengths. Okay. One, two, three, and fourth point is it should not chemically interact with each other. It should not chemically interact with each other. Before starting for the simultaneous equation method, these are the some of the conditions which we are required for the simultaneous equation methods or a forward drug. Now we will see the graphical representation of simultaneous equation method. As you know, in UV spectroscopy, on x-axis we are having a wavelength. This is from 200 nanometers to 800 nanometers, but I am considering only 400. Okay, and here the absorbance on y-axis. or maximum highest peak, that will consider it as your lambda max of that drug. ये lambda max हुआ x का, okay, and this will be the lambda max of y, okay. हाईएस्ट पीक मिला हमें यहाँ पे, और ये हुआ हमारा स्टैंडर्ड इसका, ओके. एंड देन इफ यू आर टेकिंग द मिक्सचर, देन इट मिक्सचर शुड बी दिस इज अवर मिक्सचर. He will absorb at both the wavelength of each other drug, standard drug. Okay. Now these two peaks, या ये दो जो ग्राफ मिल रहे हैं यहाँ पे, ये they are interacting with each other. So this point is called as a isobasic point. This is important from simultaneous equation method point of view. Okay, this is isobasic point. What we will call it as a isobasic point. So this is the graphical representation of your simultaneous equation method. Now in your practical you are having 4 to 5 practical or demonstration. From that I am taking regarding the calculation part for paracetamol and ibuprofen. Okay. For the calculation of simultaneous equation method, you should first of all go for the label claim, in which in that tablet what will be the proportion or what will be the quantity of paracetamol and ibuprofen is in their drug. We have to calculate that come under your label claim. Then triturate the 20, always we are taking 20 or 10 tablets. So triturate that 20 tablets, weight that powder, average weight of powder, okay. Weight of powder means that 20 tablets. Average weight of 20 tablets. From that you have to take average weight of single tablet. Average weight of powder in single tablet. That comes in gram. So from that you will get the label claim of your drug. So now we will calculate the concentration. For concentration purpose, C2H2 upon from that you will get the concentration of your first drug, means paracetamol. Okay, C1 is the concentration for your sample, C2 is concentration for standard, A1 is absorbance of sample, and A2 is absorbance of standard. From this method you will get the concentration of paracetamol. Same process will follow for the ibuprofen also. From that you have to calculate the percentage of drug present in tablet. Means it is a combination of ibu and para, so that you have to calculate the percentage of paracetamol. So in this process I have taken the paracetamol concentration as microgram per ml solution is what I am using for paracetamol, and for ibuprofen as 50 microgram per ml. These are the solutions we have to prepare for ibu and para. So we have to take the absorbance as 242 nanometer for paracetamol and 267 nanometer for ibuprofen. Okay, and from that we will calculate the percentage for the paracetamol. So here the concentration what we have obtained from our before this formula upon what are the concentration we are taking, that will be in your denominator, and percentage means multiply by 100. From that you will get your percentage of paracetamol, and same for the percentage of ibuprofen in your tablet. So from that you will get the percentage of paracetamol and ibuprofen in your given tablet. So thank you.